Hello everybody, it's Christine with Garrett Public Library, and we are here to do some restorative yoga. So let's go ahead and lay down on our backs. Make sure you've got a couple of blocks or a couple of books in block shape, a strap, a rope tie or belt, and a big pillow, a cushion, or a yoga bolster, bare feet, and a mat. And that way you won't slide and slip. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and lay down. Give a good squeeze and rock to your knees. Come to center. Drop the feet down. You can have the feet wide as the mat and drop your knees together. Sometimes that's nice for an achy low back. Make sure you've got your shoulder blades tucked up underneath you. Close your eyes, take a big breath. And again. One more time. And swallow. Relax the jaw and soften the face. Start breathing through your nose. Check in with the body. Just let the mind flow through the body, opening and relaxing, letting go of anything discomfort. Gently rock your head from side to side. And bring your head to center. Legs straightened out, feet together, arms above the head. Inhale, heels in one direction, fingertips in the other, and stretch, 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 stretch. And release. Bring the arms down, knees up, feet hips width apart, close up to the bum. We'll do a couple bridges. Inhale, press into your feet, tuck your tailbone, lift your hips up. Pause at the top, release your bum. Pull your belly in and slowly bring it back down. And again, inhale, bring it up. Pause at the top, release your bum, pull your belly in and slowly roll back down. And release. Bring the knees up into the chest and give them a squeeze. Straighten the legs up. Press the heels toward the ceiling. Pull the toes back toward the body. Just let those legs warm up. And spread the ankles a little bit and rotate your ankles a few times in each direction. And slide the hands up. Bring your chin to your chest and see how far up you can get. Okay? You can lift your bum off the ground at the same time. Engage in our core here. Should be burning for you. And release. Drop your feet, rock your knees side to side. Alrighty. Bring our right leg in, interlace your hands behind the thigh or the knee. Take a breath in. As you exhale, work the leg towards straight. You can get it straight, work your hands up. Keep your shoulders down on the mat though. Don't reach up so that your neck and shoulders come off the mat. We want neck and shoulders relaxed down. You can always put a little bend in the knee if it feels better. You can keep your right or left knee up or straighten the leg out, whichever feels better. Just try to relax and breathe as you ease the leg in every few breaths. Bring the left knee in, interlace your hands behind the thigh, the knee. Take a breath in. As you exhale, work the leg towards straight. Bring the hands up, keep the shoulders down. You can leave your right knee up or straighten the right leg out. And just keep drawing the leg in a little bit with every breath. And release. Bring the knees in, give them a squeeze. And let's work our knees wide. Grab the insides of the knees and straighten the legs out. Press through the heels. A little bit of pressure on the thighs to open, but not much, okay? Bend the knees and have the shins parallel to the floor, and then draw the knees in towards your armpits. And release. Bring the knees back together. Drop the feet. Rock the knees from side to side. Let's keep our left knee in, straighten our right leg out. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind your head for support. You can leave your head and shoulders down on the mat depending on this bothers your neck or shoulders. Lift the right leg a few inches off the ground. You should already feel the belly engage at this point. Take a breath in. You can stay here or chin to the chest, shoulder blades up. Try to let go of your knees so you're barely touching it. Again, if it bothers neck and shoulders, leave the upper body down. And release. Drop the feet, rock the knees. Let's do our other side. Bring the right knee in, straighten the left leg out. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind the head. Take a breath in. As you exhale, chin to the chest, shoulder blades up. Left leg a few inches off the ground. If it bothers your neck and shoulders, drop it back down. Try to let go of the knee or barely touch. And release. Drop your head, bring your knees in, give them a squeeze and a rock. Drop your feet down. Cross the left knee over the right, slide the thighs together, arms out to the side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the right, drop them as far down as you can. Turn, look out your left shoulder and reach and breathe. Inhale back to center, keeping the knees as they are. Exhale into the left. Reach the right arm above the head and stretch out the right side of the body. Inhale back to center. Slide the left knee away so the left ankle is on top of the right knee. Push that left thigh away from the body. You should feel a hip opener here. If you don't really feel anything, then lift up your right leg and either strap or interlace behind your knee. Keep your left foot flexed. That protects your knee. Low back and shoulders stay down on the mat. Want to isolate that stretch in the hip only. Try to relax and breathe. your right foot is off the ground, drop it down, bring the left knee in, give it a good squeeze. Release the left foot down. Cross the right knee over the left, slide the thighs together, arms out to the side like a T. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the left, drop them as far down as you can. Turn, look out your right shoulder, and reach and breathe. Inhale back to center, keeping the knees as they are. Exhale them to the right. Drop them as far down as you can. Reach your left arm above your head. Stretch out the left side of the body. Inhale back to center. Slide the right knee out, keeping the ankle on the left knee. Press that right thigh away from the body. You should feel a hip opener here. If you're not feeling much of anything, lift up your left leg and strap or interlace behind the knee. Keep low back and shoulders down. And just try to breathe right into that tight hip. And each hip's going to be a little bit different. Left foot is off the ground. Release it down. Bring both knees into the chest and give them a good squeeze and a rock. And let's rock up or press up to seated. Into a comfortable seat. Fingertips out to the side. Inhale, root the right hip down. Bring the right arm up. Hand to the left ear, drop your right ear to the right shoulder. Lift up your left arm, find your spot you want to stretch and hold it. Keep the belly in to support your back. Inhale, lift your hand, turn your face towards your right armpit, drop the hand on the back of the head, left hand to the left knee. Inhale, head and hand up and down. Bring the left arm in front, bend the right elbow, draw it in, turn, and look out your left shoulder. And release. Fingertips out to the side. Inhale, bring the left arm up over the top of the head, hand to the right ear, left ear to the left shoulder. Lift up the right arm, move it around till you find your spot, and then hold. Belly in to support your back. Inhale, lift your hand, turn your face towards your left armpit, drop the hand on the back of the head, right hand to the right knee. Inhale, head and hand up and down. Right arm in front of the chest, bend the left elbow, draw it in, turn and look out your right shoulder. And release. Fingertips behind you, close to each other, as close to your bum and each other as they can get. Roll your shoulder blades together, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your chest. It's okay on your neck, let your head hang back. And release. Take a breath in. Actually, let's do a wide leg stretch. Take your legs out. You can do one leg if you want to, but both legs if you can. Knees and toes to the ceiling. Doesn't matter how wide you are. We want you to be able to sit up straight. So even if your legs are only this wide, sometimes you can't sit up straight even then. So get a blanket or a pillow. Make it a good, 8 to 10 inches tall and sit on it. That will help. And at any time that you need to make these adjustments, pause and make the adjustments. You'll get a better workout and a better body for it. Okay? Inhale, press the thighs down, straighten the back out. Exhale, tilt forward. Make adjustments so that you are getting what you need out of your body. If it is more comfortable to do cross legs or cobbler's pose with the bottoms of your feet together, do that. Forward folds are just about getting a forward fold. So however your legs feel best to you, do it. And if you want to, you can roll forward. Drop the head. Loose arms and just breathe and be. Slowly bring yourself up. If you're wide leg, grab the insides of the knees, let the arms lift your knees, drop your feet wide and rock side to side. Let's flip over to our hands and knees. Keep your knees under your hips. Don't let them shift back or forward. You want to keep them directly above our knees. Walk the hands out and drop your chest. Rest your forehead or your chin. Walk the upper body up. Set the knees wider than the mat. Big toes together. Shift your hips back to your heels. Walk or slide your hands out. Rest your forehead or your chin. Walk the upper body up. Bring the knees in. Alternately straighten out your legs. And let's lower down onto our bellies. Stretch the arms out. Feet hips width apart. Tops of the feet down. Inhale, lift the right arm. Pull the shoulder into the socket. Lift your left leg. Hold and breathe. This works your core. It's good to keep your neck in line with your spine. That means looking down at the mat, not up. And release. Rock a little side to side your hips. Come to center. Let's do the other side. Lift the left arm. Pull the shoulder into the socket. Lift the right leg. Hold and breathe. And release. Hands next to the chest. Press up to your knees. Push back to child's. Forehead down, take a few breaths. Come back up to hands and knees. Work your way to a forward fold. You can come up through down dog if you want to, or you can just step into it. Bend your knees, rest your belly on your thighs. Shake your head and shoulders, make sure they're relaxed. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press into the feet, tilt the tailbone to the ceiling, and release your upper body and breathe. Release the arms, bend the knees, roll on up, shoulders up near the ears, and then down the back. Lift the chest and look up. Alrighty, let's grab a chair or the wall, whichever works for you. Make sure your chair is not slippery. Helps to put it on the sticky mat. Wherever your hip bones meet the wall of the chair, step yourself out to an L shape. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bum to the wall behind, drop your chest, let your head hang, and breathe. You can use a dining room table, a countertop for this, whatever suits your needs in your home, making it so that it's easy for you. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, step toward, shake it out. Alrighty. Let's do a little tree pose. Find something that you can touch with either your shoulder, your hip, your hand, or your knee. Take a grounding breath. Bring yourself up. Hold and breathe. Release. Go to the other side. You don't have to move the chair like I do. I'm just staying so I can face you. Take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up. Hold and breathe. And release. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and come back to the mat. Give a little squeeze and rock to your knees. Make a big X out of the body. Inhale the right leg about halfway up. Exhale it over to the left. Reach your right foot and hand away from each other. Inhale back to center. Other side. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale it to the right. Reach foot and hand away from each other. Inhale back to center and down. And full happy baby. Thighs outside the torso, knees to your armpits, feet up toward the ceiling. You can grab knees or feet. You can stay still or rock side to side. Come to center, release your feet. Grab a block. Feet hips width apart, close up to your bum. If you prefer to do a different back bend or skip the back bend, you can. Otherwise, press into the feet, lift your hips up, come up onto the balls of the feet so you can get your block under your tailbone. Drop the weight of the body down onto the block. Drop your heels, relax, breathe. Should feel good. If it doesn't, don't do it. If you love this and want to stay in it for your restorative, feel free. Otherwise, lift up onto the balls of the feet, lift your hips enough to get your block out, and roll back down. And your choice for restorative, you can do legs up the wall, you can do double block under the shoulders, you can do a bolster or a cushion down your back like me. You can do a cushion under your knees. So bring your cushion up to your low back and then just roll down on top of it if you're going to give yourself a little gentle supported back bend. Make sure the bolster is going evenly right down the body. Legs can be in whatever position feels comfortable. Arms out to the side, palms up, and breathe. Just release the muscles from the bones. Let everything sink down through the backside of the body. And wake us up and feel. Bring your mind back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And lion's breath if you like. Big inhale. Stick your tongue out and exhale. Bend your knees. Rest your feet on the wall or the floor. If you have blocks underneath you, get them out gently. Then inhale the arms above the head. Exhale onto your right side for a couple of breaths. Use your left hand and press on up to seated. Root your sit bones down. Reach up with the crown of your head. Take a breath in and out. And in and out. Namaste. Thank you guys. Appreciate you joining me. Hope you're keeping it up a couple times a week at least. And mixing it up. You can always do a couple of classes together. If you want a long class, you can just do the beginning of the class. You can venture into the chair yoga, which is also actually not that easy. It sounds like it would be, but it's not. Makes you concentrate a little bit more on your positioning. So anyway, some thoughts. You can also venture into the intermediates and just do the very beginning of the class. So make it yours. Hope it's good. Hope you have a good holiday. One's coming up. Alrighty. Bye-bye. I'll see you next week.